into the receive. Miyu Kato quite the same. We'll see from time to time. So the favorite in this match is the woman with the serve, Ju Yuling in black.
1 love.
Outright service point, no third ball needed.
Love.
Now Miyu Kato going for the big spinny opening backhand. She does play a pretty bold game. For example, the pace on that backhand. It's tough to imagine a shot so hard that Ju Yuling hasn't dealt with it before. Again, being #1 in the world, having played Chinese Super League and the top players in the world as practice partners regularly. That being said, Kato ties it up. And we got to see the strawberry. It was not the most sour of strawberries, still more topspin than side. But that unusual racket head position from the backhand. We will see the strawberry from her more than anyone in the game.
2, 4.
First towel break of the game, and no receiver has won a point yet. So one thing about Kato that makes her so tough to play is her change of pace. Despite that, we see the most consistent pace of play. Just a very steady rally immediately after announcing. And that was Miyu Kato's father and coach in the crowd with the glasses and the facial hair. And the guy who looked like he could have been in a boy band sitting near the camera back behind is her practice partner, who can do just about everything. We've seen him chop with long pips in the practice hall. Ooh, the soft one.
4, 5.
Again, nice change of placement deep to the backhand. Kato, one of many young Japanese women working quite hard. We will see. Is Japan creeping their way in? Catching up to China? Still a long way to go, but definitely moving in the right direction.
5, all.
Excellent play down the line. Ju Yuling changing it up for a parallel winner. You know, I think about the emotional, I'd say, attachment to the game. Miyu Kato played for the Youth Olympic bronze medal back in 2014, losing to Lily Zhang. And since then has really worked hard to be high in the game.
6.
Nice combination here. Tomahawk serve over the table and the follow-up backhand over the table. How often do you see a serve like this in the women's game? It's quite rare. Even if you can think, you know, Ding Ning serves a tomahawk serve from time to time, a traditional tomahawk, but rarely does she come under it and around it the way that Miyu Kato does.
7, 6.
Oh, nice combination, quick and deep to the corner, right at the baseline. Miyu Kato looked like she was not expecting this at all. Starting to come in over the table. Getting in for that forehand, and Ju Yuling goes the other way.
8.
Again, getting low with that tomahawk. Love the way she springs up after, too. The contact very low. A little bit of topspin on it. Is a little bit cool. Xiaojian hugging himself in the corner, staying warm with the jacket on. His feet in with the crisp air. Crushing forehand to tie it up. Kato right back in. Now, I stopped focusing for a moment on if the receiver had won the point, but again, the tradition seems to be the same, that the server's winning the points. Nice change, stretching out Miyu Kato wide. This is one thing we saw when Zhu Yuling played not only last week in Germany, but at the Women's World Cup, that she was very able to cover the wide corners. Something that we haven't quite seen as much from Miyu Kato here. In the pace of play, able to stay neutral and cover with simply the racket up. But we have seen a lot of quality in the opening shot. 9 points each, third towel break of the game, and Miyu Kato has the serves on her side. We've seen the tomahawk serves many times recently, setting her up for a third ball winner. Ooh.
9, 10.
Okay, from that, it looked like for a moment it hit the top of the net and came over, but it must have hit Miyu Kato's side first. Game point to Zhu Yuling. Too wide, those deep corners are going to be trouble. Kato wasn't able to figure it out after all those service points won. The last two serves were broken by Zhu Yuling, and world number one takes game number one. We'll be back for game number two right after this.
Den 4 år yngre Miyu Kato. Trots den otroligt höga nivån de håller så är de ganska unga båda två. Zhu Yuling född 1995, 22.
Kato to serve. Level.
You heard it, Miyu Kato with the serve to start off game number two as she clears the dust from the back of the table, making sure there's an even bounce all around. Some trouble in the last two serves of game one. Man, gotta just shake your head there. It feels like some punishment, bringing out that pendulum serve. Zhu Yuling quick to get into it. Gotta stay hydrated in the crowd. Too strong. Kato giving everything here. A power shot, a spinny shot. Look at that, bending her back just to stay on her feet, and it looks like she was shot with an air gun there. Arms go flailing up on one foot. It's the power of Zhu Yuling. Deep serve with subtle spin. Zhu Yuling starting off much stronger than at least the majority of game one went.
Allow 4.
The body language of Miyu Kato, so interesting. I mean, it's very honest, the way children don't really sort of hide anything with their emotions. They just let it show.
Love 5.
Now, when you think of all the things that Zhu Yuling can do, we're used to seeing her against some of her teammates playing in a little bit more passive of a situation, but as soon as she's there and ready to turn and the ball sits up a little bit, she can go from 0 to 60 real quick.
6. Love.
First towel break of the game, not a point for Kato yet. How deep that pushes. Again, if you can't tell where the ball is coming as the receiver, sorry, where the receiver is putting the ball when you're the server, makes it very tough to set up for that third ball attack.
7. Love.
Ju Yuling full of surprises out here. Where's the serve gonna go? We don't know. Where's the push? Where's the receive gonna go? The attack, everything's a surprise right now from Ju Yuling.
Love. 8.
Not for a moment.
9.
Ju Yuling backing off the table, and Kato not able to jump on that opportunity. An awkward ball into the middle. Even when Ju Yuling's falling back, she places the ball just perfectly to keep her opponent off the attack.
10. Love.
And we can expect the same back from Ju Yuling. We don't usually see a mercy serve from the player down 0-9.
10.
Well,
1.
sometimes people make it a little bit more subtle. That was a pretty wild mercy serve. I mean, I guess she could have hit the ball backwards into the stands, but
2. 10.
okay. Second point here. Although it appeared that Ju Yuling was not happy with the outcome of the second one.
3. 10.
Not 3 mercy points. It's not 3 mercy points.
10. 4.
This is interesting. I mean, Ju Yuling was just unstoppable before. I think even the Japanese massage team there in the crowd was watching sort of with a little bit of mystery. What's going on here? There it is. Ju Yuling keeps the ball in play. 11 points to 4 after a 10-0 lead and a mercy point wild serve. It's a 2-0 lead for world rank number 1. Game number 3 coming up right after this.
Good game. 2 to serve. Level.
Well, let's see if Miyu Kato will be coming around the mountain. She's down 0-2. Ju Yuling halfway up. Again, tough to go side to side while you're backing off, but Ju Yuling is dangerous even from behind the table. Good length for a serve right at the back edge of the table. Kato wiping the table, maybe expected a different bounce. Thought it was coming a little bit longer.
One, two. Oh.
Little fun fact for you. Ju Yuling is a personal coach of Li Sun, the coach who coached Zhang Yining and Li Xiaoxia through their careers.
Three, two.
Yet this is often a reminder of the difference. We are dealing with world rank number 1 right now versus Miyu Kato, who, while she's very strong and one of the up-and-coming Japanese players, is still far from the top of the squad. Between Kasumi Ishikawa, Miyu Hirano, who was eliminated early, and Mina Ito.
Oh.
There are some players who are a little bit more consistently dangerous. China still having the stronghold on the Japanese women. That being said, Kato ties it up. The moment you soften up, unless it's really an uncomfortable position for Ju Yuling, I think the whole point of softening up the ball is when someone's way behind the table, leaving it short in front of them. Ju Ling's been quick to play the ball from out in front.
Five, three.
The start of this match, that shot was quite effective, but it's got to be frustrating. Kato getting the opportunity on the backhand for the third ball. Timeout here for Miyu Kato. So what's it going to be? What are the answers for Miyu Kato? We've seen that tomahawk serve, but we've seen it with topspin and mostly side. Where's that strawberry receive? We haven't seen that since, what, game one?
6, 3.
Trying to read what that body language was one more time. Some different stuff out there from the shadow rehearsals of Miyu Kato. And even with the serve drifting long, trouble right now.
Three, 8.
A message to the audience. You're allowed to take pictures,
Play,
but do not use flash. Ingen blixt om ni fotograferar, tack.
Could help out Miyu Kato a little bit, a break in the momentum.
Eight, 4.
That last shot, I'd love to see again. Thank you very much. Spin to the middle, deep to the backhand. And Ju Ling trying to turn the corner, shot right into the chest. Again, the body language of Miyu Kato just can't make Ju Ling feel too uncomfortable looking across the table.
9, 4.
Now, table tennis has a lot of aspects, of course, but the psychological game, even though Ju Ling's leading 9-4, if the opponent looks like someone who feels capable, might change the feelings. There's the strawberry.
5, 9.
Now, one thing about Miyu Kato with that strawberry is that she's so versatile to play it all over the table, not just wide to the forehand, but also deep into the body or backhand side.
6, 9.
Tomahawk serve from deep. Well, a bit of a break here.
7.
I don't think a timeout is going to be needed. Ju Ling still has a 2-0 lead. Xiaojian looks like he's considering it. This is the type of score change in a close match where you would see a timeout. There it is, Miyu Kato. A marathon rally here with the backhands. Miyu Kato's footwork getting much better here. Love how small their steps are, how quick they hop side to side. Accelerating forward, you can see how she leans forward with the upper body, starting from down low. The waist just leaning in for each shot to get a little bit of extra power on it. She lunges forward, 1 point between them. What a streak here. Third towel break of the game. Kato was down, what, 3-8, 5-9? Wow. Time to tweet your friends about this. Some stress in the front row. Miyu Kato had 9-9 in game one with 2 serves. Same here in game 3. She lost both of her serves, looking to change history, or at least improve upon it. Back to the tomahawk. Oh, 2 nets on the same point in a row for Ju Yuling. Bit of a break, but nonetheless, good touch. Oh, that's tough. Game point to Ju Yuling. Step around forehand, saves game point. Oh. Kato on that corner, ready to go. Trying to keep her heart in check here. That or just wipe the sweat from the palm of her hand. Or both. A little bit of multitasking for Miyu Kato. Now on the receive. Oh, got the tough one back. When Ju Yuling turns like that, it feels dangerous. Kato with the reaction time, but when she has the time to turn and take the full stroke, that extra time that she takes costs her. Game point again to Ju Yuling. A lot of fight, a lot of change of pace in this one. Hangs in for the slower, spinnier shots. Pounces on the opportunity to get aggressive as well. Mostly middle and deep backhand. Strawberry receive, is that what she was rehearsing? Let's see. It's tougher to call your receive than it is call your serve. We see that in doubles a lot. High toss serve from Ju Yuling. She checks the lights. As soon as that counter comes back from Ju Yuling, I mean, this was crazy. This ball right here jumps, runs back into the table, full extension, saves it again with the backhand from the forehand side. Kato working so hard here. I mean, in some senses, it feels like she's being bullied by Ju Yuling. Ju Yuling's so strong, and now game point to Miyu Kato. Oh, gets the opportunity on the forehand. That stroke has been a little bit late from her a few times. It's the second time we've seen her earn that forehand attack late in the rally after a long backhand-to-backhand exchange. But that backswing, the contact, is just calling for a little bit more. Physical fitness a big part of this as well. Ju Yuling, we don't see that happening quite as much when she gets her forehand into play. Third deuce point in game 3. The step around from Ju Yuling right after I said it, the same thing happens. Short backswing on the forehand and it catches the top edge of the racket. Not the contact she wanted. Second game point for Miyu Kato. Steps all the way around the table, 14-12. Miyu Kato gets a game on the board against world rank #1, Ju Yuling. And we'll be back for game number 4 right after this.
Vi har en reducering till 2-1 i set, vilket gör det fjärde setet axel.
Number 4, Miyu Kato with a game on the scoreboard. Not an easy one, that's for sure, saving several game points before winning 14-12. Tomahawk serve from the backhand corner has been effective. Well played. Testing Ju Yuling, saying try to turn and take that forehand, and Ju Yuling's like, nah, I'm gonna use the backhand, even though it's way out there. Comfortable ball. Oh, sneaky shot. Turns the body. Not even much in the shoulders, plays it just hooking the racket near the left shoulder to play that ball down the line. Quite a surprising shot to show the versatility of world number 1, Ju Ling. Again, she is new to this position.
1, 2.
Good change of rhythm from Kato. The high arcing spinny shot deep on the table and then back into the traditional low to the net counter exchange. Clever idea, but Miyu Kato, no questions how she feels about that. Had the opportunity to play it down the line for the winner. Oh, this one drifts a little long. Ju Ling confidently and patiently takes that one. Hear a little bit of frustration out there from Ju Ling. Now, I've seen Ju Ling over the years. 2015 Sendai, Japan at the Women's World Cup. There's the practice partner by the camera, by the way, on the left side of the screen for Miyu Kato, who can do pretty much everything. I was going to say I've seen Ju Ling go through her lectures, have her time being seated. After losing to Li Jiao in 2015 in the quarterfinals and nearly losing to Georgina Pota, but coming back, has become a stronger player. Kato with some nice patterns here, down the line and cross court, quick off the bounce. Now from here on out, I wouldn't be surprised to see a timeout if needed for Ju Ling. Oh, too wide. Stretching Kato to her length. And this hasn't been a recipe for success for Kato. The serve that comes off the table with enough room for that forehand to get a full stroke. Ju Ling has just been too quick to recognize that she's going to get that forehand attack. To cross court.
4.
Again, that physical strength that the Chinese women's team has. All that conditioning, you can be over the table at the start of the point and still decide, no, I'm going to drop the racket low, come back, and take the opening swing. Not so easy to do. Several grunts and a little help from the top of the net works for Kato.
Let 6, 5. Let
again
6, 5.
Oh, nice backhand off the bounce.
7.
When you hear Ju Ling vocalizing like that, you know that it's pressure time. That second one, the first backhand, I mean, she got to push a little bit on the long side of half long. Not enough to finish the point. But the one that sits up doesn't kick away, jumps in at the table. 7-5 right now for Ju Yuling. Eight to five now, 3 points between them. Once again, Kato trailing by 3, 5 points to 8. After all that work on the backhand side, just can't put it away. Jammed into the corner, trying to step around, playing inside-out forehand. Takes the ball quite low, doesn't get what she wants with the racket. Takes a lot of getting low in the legs to get around that ball. Ooh, service there.
6.
One gets away. So 4 game points for Ju Yuling to go up 3-1. This would relieve a bit of pressure. I think she'd be playing a little bit more loose in the next game. Flat forehand goes long. Short side of the table too short. It's 11-6. Ju Yuling 1 game away from moving on to the semifinals. Stick around, game 5 coming up after this.
Man kan ju fråga sig hur länge till bordet håller för den här typen av intensiva backhand.
5th game, 2 to serve.
Ju Yuling up 3-1 now with the serve. Looking to put Miyu Kato on vacation here. Strawberry for the winner.
1.
Look at that. Side and top kicking away from Ju Yuling. Surprise, surprise. It's like a magic trick. Just shows up, the racket does almost a full whirl around the ball. 2, not 2 times, close. Can you imagine against world number 1, 2 outright receive winners on a strawberry? Well, good for Miyu Kato for trying something new. I mean, she's down 1-3, has been dominated 2 of those games that she lost. From down near the ground, Ju Yuling in squat position loops it. That's quite impressive. I mean, really, to keep your compass here, to stay in control when you're that far down below where you would normally take the shot. Ooh, surprise touch play. Kato moving and moving wider and wider. Realized, you know what, this is going to be a tough shot to make, and Ju Yuling knows exactly where I'm going. I better change it up.
Three, 2.
Oh man, it's a whole different level.
4.
Kato hits some big backhands. It's not that she doesn't have the power. From the start of the match, we saw it. It's where she finds it. Ju Yuling can earn herself a shot. She's got a much bigger sweet spot. And over the table, and just in a moment's notice, she can generate the power that Kato can generate when she gets the ball she needs. Right down the middle, good placement on the step around here. Kato making her way back in. Again, she has to win every game from here on out if she wants to win the match. Crowd getting ready for some autographs. Their big defensive blades there in the audience.
5.
Softer and spinnier.
3.
Ju Yuling changing it up. I feel like there could be a really cool comic strip about Miyu Kato on the court. Just a very colorful personality in her body language.
6, 3.
For example, happy place, secret hiding place. This is really, really unlike others. Just don't see too many people doing that on the court.
Three, 7.
It's tough when you're looking for answers, not finding them. If you could run away and start over. If this were a video game, you could press reset. But still the score remains 3-7, down 1-3 in games. Okay, surprise,
4,
surprise.
7.
A little bit of underspin on the tomahawk serve. It's interesting, with all the different serves we see in the game, the tomahawk serve that Dima does can generate a lot of underspin. Kato's contact is a bit different.
Seven, 5.
Kato's tomahawk looks a lot more like Li Jie's forehand chop. Bit of side spin and underspin on it. 2 points between them at the second towel break. Some crowd support for Kato. I say that because the crowd wants to see the match continue, wants to see it go down to the wire. Ooh.
7, 6.
Good length on the push. Kato keeping Ju Yuling from attacking. And now
7.
it's tied up, 7
4.
points each. Looked like it was going to be trouble. 3-7 felt like just a moment ago. Chinese fans in the crowd even trying to prepare themselves for this. Moving over now. New position for the tomahawk serve.
Eight,
So it
7.
seems that Kato has sacrificed a little bit of speed, has not been feeding the giant.
Play, please.
Ju Yuling being the giant in terms of world ranking and skill sets. She's at the top of the game right now. Against many of the top players in the world, especially from China, trying to play faster than them is going to be a difficult task. Oh,
8,
tough effort here for Kato after all that work. Strong start to the point. Top and side. Ju Yuling covers the middle with the backhand with some side spin on it. I feel like if there was dramatic music playing during that posture after the point, could be a soap opera. Oh, Ju Yuling saves
9,
it. Way
8.
wide on the backhand side, just sticks the racket out, keeps it in play. Kato with this opportunity, watch the wide one. A lot of pressure still. Ju Yuling recovers so quickly that she's right back in position. Oh, the sixth grunt doesn't land.
8,
Every
10.
single shot in that rally from the first attack, Miyu Kato, you could hear how much energy she was putting in, just trying to find an extra 10% of energy, of muscle, whatever she could get on the ball. But Ju Yuling now with 2 match points at the third towel break of the 5th game. Walking the court, hand on side, deep in thought. Percentage-wise, since 3-7, Miyu Kato still has a winning percentage of points. But the momentum is back on the side of Ju Yuling, world ranked #1 on the receive. Not yet. Match
9,
point saved by Kato.
10.
Ju Yuling has another chance here. Bravo, Xiao Zhan says, okay, okay, good playing. We've got to hand it to you.
Stop. Chu, please. Without that. Kato.
Well, that was interesting. Sounded like he said, Ju, please. Without that, not quite sure what happened, if he thought there was a stall there. He said, Ju, please, and he was looking at Kato, and then at the end said, Kato. Top of the net, but a big backhand, and Kato saves 2 match points. So here we are at deuce in game 5. This has been a seesaw tug-of-war match, or at least this game anyway. Kato down 3-7, goes up 8-7 with 5 in a row. 3 to Ju Yuling. And now 2 back to Kato. Fast long serve, the opening attack is Kato's. Game point for Miyu Kato. Cleaning that top sheet. Wants full traction on that opening forehand, whether it's a push or loop. Kato hangs in there for one more big shot and takes the game one recovery. 4 points in a row from down 8-10. Miyu Kato.
Kato to serve.
Miyu Kato has been becoming more and more dangerous. Since last week of the German Open, we've seen her playing well, even earlier on the World Tour against some strong Chinese opponents.
One, love.
And again, it doesn't feel like long ago that we were watching Miyu Kato. Her body language, she just looked like someone who was completely out of the match. But she found some answers down 3-7 in the last game, and since, seems a bit more positive, a bit more determined. A few more options. Look at this. Look at the patterns. Soft and hard, soft hard again, and a crushing shot cross court. And it all starts with that squatting tomahawk serve. But she's setting up the 1-2 and so quick to put it away. As soon as the opportunity's there from the middle, she turns to take it. Nice inside-out forehand, waits patiently to see. As soon as Ju Yuling starts to move, she hits it the other way.
Three, one.
First point for Ju Yuling. No, too wide, sends her to the ground. This one's right on the line and bending still. I was impressed with Kato for taking that ball from behind the table low. Managed to keep the ball in play with a little side spin. Some solid touch.
Three.
So Ju Yuling right back in it, ties it up 3 points apiece. First towel break of the game, and the long tomahawk topspin serve does not earn any freebies for Miyu Kato. It's funny, she's got a strawberry towel, the strawberry farmer, I just noticed. Her towel does look a lot like a strawberry. That's going to be a tough one. Ball rolls up the arm of Miyu Kato after the smash. This is someone who might have wanted to do a strawberry, but the length on the serve, deep to the backhand corner, tough option. She was caught in between. Solid opening. Sees the ball sitting up, takes advantage. Deep into the backhand corner. We see this with Shushin all the time. A player stepping around the backhand corner and you're trying to keep it deep. When someone's stepping around, you have a few options, but playing it to the middle of the table is rarely one of them. Or lukewarm to the backhand side, then you're going to have to deal with a strong forehand attack. Go the other way down the line or deep to the backhand. Crushing forehand, reads the spin perfectly, counters right through. Kato with the power. Woman on a mission here. The way she closed on that ball really just read the spin perfectly. Ooh, from way behind the table. I thought Ju Ling had her out of position there. After the start of this match, it did not feel like we would see ourselves in a score the way we are now.
Five, six.
Feels like Kato's giving it about 110% out here. I mean, many points we see her stretch to her limit. Ju Ling, from a thought standpoint, is being tested. Physically, Ju Ling seems like she has energy to spare. But it's these awkward shots from Kato that change the pace. For me, I think game number 5, early on in the game, some of this change of pace, when she started playing softer, Miyu Kato was just able to get more loose balls, more missed shots out of Ju Ling. And table tennis has a rhythm to it. That's why so many songs use the sound of the ball to start these days. What a surprise. Ju Ling checks the racket to see if there was a wet mark on it. Looked like top and side, and the ball goes straight into the net. 3-point lead for Kato, still 3 more to go before she gets to the finish line of game 6. Way behind the table, plays it a little bit soft. That was interesting. She did the sailor look. Do I see land? The hand overhead, blocking the lights from up above. Trying to pump herself up there. This is strong, this is good assertive play, very positive. As soon as the ball is up high, no hesitation. Confident, aggressive, hungry for the first attack. Quickly breathing on the top sheet. Aw, cute teddy bear sweater. Takes the risk, goes in for the backhand on the forehand side. 4 game points for Miyu Kato to send this to a 7th and deciding game. And she has the serves to do it. Not yet. Ju Ling quick takes it cross court to save a game point. Coming in, and Ju Ling bluffs it right back. Placement. Wow, this is tough. Good anticipation here from world number 1. Keeps the racket up, plays the odds, and keeps it up on the forehand side. This is where Kato wants to try to play it into the body instead of the safe shot. Again, surprise, so crucial. 2 game points saved. And now Ju Ling with the serves. Kato was able to attack the last one that sat up a little bit high. And she does it. Miyu Kato sends it to game number 7 against world rank number 1, Ju Yuling. Grab your snacks, get comfy. Game 7 coming up right after
Jag lärde
this.
oss redan att man inte ska räkna bort henne. Det blir väldigt, väldigt spännande att se vad hon kan åstadkomma här i det 7:e avgörande sättet mot världsettan Ju Yuling.
我只发这场没问题，发到这个位置。
And a match that
Final
didn't
game.
seem like it would be such an exciting
Two to
thriller of
serve.
a match. Again, as
Bravo.
much as Miyu Kato has been improving, we're looking at the new world number 1. We're looking at maybe the most improved of the second generation of the Chinese national team. Oh, fourth grunt doesn't come down, and the show from Ju Yuling, both sides fired up. Coming into this game, Ju Yuling had scored 63 points and Miyu Kato only 56. Just goes to show you the difference in the scores. When Ju Yuling had won the games early on, an 11-4 win in game 2 sure helped that differential. 11-6 in game number 4. Oh, what a point. Back edge of the table, but still Kato hanging in here for the pace. Ju Yuling with that quick fanning forehand to cover the middle. Second time, no good. Little help from the back edge of the table for Kato. First 2 points split, and Kato has the serves now. Clever idea, backhand to backhand, but she keeps pushing Ju Yuling wider and wider until there is no more table. This win could be career-defining. At least the break, the big breakout performance for Miyu Kato. Table tennis fans around the world know the name, but it'll be about times 10 who know the name if she wins this match. Oh, the flat hitting crush shot does not come down. This is tough. Kato, a little bit of spin on it. It's easy to second guess, of course, but the last time she went fast cross court to the forehand, Ju Yuling blocked it back, saving a game point. Ju Yuling has the timeout. Miyu Kato can't say the same. Nice pattern this time, moves Ju Yuling more to the middle of the table. And then when she plays to the backhand quickly off the bounce, she has some room to work with. It's a better strategy to pull off the same tactic. Or similar anyway, beating her on the backhand corner.
Let. 3-2.
I like that let receive. A little bit of swag, some side spin on it. Kato trying to stay loose out here, stay creative. Popped up a little bit, and Ju Yuling in at the table. First towel break of the game, Ju Yuling leading by 2. I was trying to think of the last time Ju Yuling was beaten by a foreigner, and I thought 2015 Sendai, Li Jiao, but then again, much more recently, Miyu Hirano, Asian Championships. Ju Yuling was one of the 3 to fall at the blade of Miyu Hirano, the Hurricane. Everyone except Liu Shiwen. It was Chunmeng, Ju Yuling, and Ding Ning with match points, many match points against Miyu Hirano. Could not take the match. Big point here, they're gonna switch sides of the table. Ju Yuling, the first to reach 5 points in game 7, has the momentum and a relatively sizable lead. Proportionally speaking, this is 10-4. That's not exactly how it works in table tennis. A mere 3 points to tie it back up or recover.
2-5.
Where's Kato with that 1-2 soft and then the aggressive shot? Middle of the table backhand. Play wide to the backhand, open up cross court. And it doesn't take that many. Ju Yuling starts to turn. Just a 2-point game now. Kids in the crowd biting their rackets. You get nervous, you start to eat whatever's in your hands sometimes. The good news is those blades are big, so they've got a lot. A lot of time out here. And when Ju Yuling turns the corner, it's a quality shot like that. Kato's gonna have to find a way to either keep it deeper to the backhand or change up direction, because Ju Yuling gets 2 in position. Watch, short stroke with the head of the racket as she comes through the ball. Ju Yuling really using a lot of wrist on that shot. Doesn't have time for much backswing.
Play, please.
Oh, big break here.
7.
Quality shot. It wasn't like it was completely edge of the table, but Kato ripping that ball on the receive. We saw the comeback from 3-7 before. 5 in a row for Kato. This is game 7, though. If she repeats the result of game number 5, this would be an amazing match. There it is, more to the middle of the table, out to the forehand side. This has Ju Yuling second guessing herself. Timeout on Ju Yuling's side. Watch the placement though on this shot. Right on the line, in the middle of the table. Keeps Ju Yuling out of reach. This is a good time to have a timeout. Coach Xiaozhan again.
7.
So that's the score. Second serve here for Miyu Kato as Ju Yuling tries to stay loose and agile. Second warning to play, please. Oh, it goes loose, it goes wild. Kato with a good opportunity there, catches the edge of the racket. Second towel break of the game, has time on this forehand. That backswing, early on in the match, we saw that as trouble for both players, but especially Miyu Kato. Again, a lot of pressure to make a quality shot when you take that expensive long stroke forehand, at least relative to the backhand. Oh, burned again.
9-4.
Big points for Ju Yuling. No matter the outcome of this match, this is the type of match that has people studying and working up formulas in China to make sure that their players are prepared. I mean, mentally, this can be quite taxing. Soft shot is not the answer here, not on that one. The strawberry hasn't come out in quite some time, and it's going to be serves on Kato's side. 6 match points for world ranked number 1, Ju Yuling. And it goes long, 11-4. Ju Yuling prevails. What an outstanding effort from Miyu Kato. But world number 1, Ju Yuling, was the stronger of the two, the better player here today, and she will move on to the women's singles semifinals. We'll have a chance to see, but Miyu Kato